Welcome to Student Connections, where students connect with their community.
Hello, and welcome to Student Connections on M6. I'm Chantel A, and today we have with us Mr. Chuck Wansedel, Senior Loan Officer and owner of Blue Water Home Loans. Thank you for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
So, Mr. Wansedel, what inspired you to get into the mortgage business?
Well, I got to go back a lot of years for that. Right after I graduated from high school, I actually sold my car and bought a rental house, and then I was hooked. I was in the mortgage in the real estate and mortgage game, and have since had lots of houses and helped lots of people get lots of houses, and it just became a passion.
That's really cool. Where are you located, and is there any specific reasons why you chose this location?
We're in Fort Gratiot, Michigan, and we chose the location that we have because we're central between the four biggest real estate offices in St. Clair County. So they're all kind of in a circle right around us, and they refer a lot of business to us, so it was a smart place for us to be.
What do you enjoy most about your job?
You know, absolutely the number one reason we do what we do is the excitement is different every single time. When we help somebody get a home, it's different than buying a car or buying clothes. That house is special. It's almost like a family member, and so there's an emotion that goes with it, and it's cool every time.
That's awesome. What advice would you give an aspiring loan officer?
Wow, you know, it's not so much about the classes that you take. It's more about your ability to understand what's important to people, because really the selling of the money is the same no matter where you go, but helping people get what they want is the most important thing. And I would say maybe intern at a mortgage company, probably a great idea.
That's awesome. From your past experience, what obstacles did you face when you started your own business?
Wow, we started our company literally in the worst housing depression in the history of the United States, and we picked that as our time to start. So the industry was in a terrible state. We had already spent all of our money to live through that terrible state, so we had to take every last little bit of everything, my partner and I, and kind of pile it up in the middle of a table and say, this has to work or else. So it was scary, very scary.
Okay, what qualifications do you need to get into this business?
You know, I think the most important thing is you have to be able to listen to people and really hear what's important to them. And you have to have an aptitude for the financial side. You know, a little bit of numbers, but a lot of people skill.
So has your previous education helped you in this career?
You know, I have a degree in economics and a degree in finance, and I use about a day's worth of that education. But the important thing is that it helps me understand the terms that are associated with my industry.
Was this initially what you wanted to go into?
Yeah, you know, I always thought banking, but I wasn't sure, you know, of the opportunities where those opportunities might be in banking, and I just migrated to the housing part of banking, which is the mortgage side. So yeah, it was kind of a natural drift to exactly where I want to be.
So back with your business, what are some events that your company participates in the community?
Well, we are, because we are in the community, all of our employees are here, our company is here, everything we do, and 90% of the homes that we finance are here. We're strong in the community when it comes to getting involved. We do everything from individual benefits where we donate to help someone in the community in need, all the way up to we've donated over $10,000 to the St. Clair County Association of Firefighters.
That's wonderful.
And everybody in between.
That's wonderful. How has it been having a business partner through all of this?
Kind of like a marriage, you know, it takes work every day, but we feel that we are destined to be partners. The day our company was approved with the state was November 5th, 2008, and we both have daughters whose birthday is November 5th, so we felt it was destiny. And you know, like anything, there are days when we don't agree, but we're smart enough to know that there's a lot of people that count on us to figure out how to agree. And so we work hard at it every day, but we enjoy it. I wouldn't have it any other way.
That's great. What are some of the biggest challenges you and your company have faced?
Well, there is a push from big banks. You know, Quicken Loans spends $1 billion a year on advertising. We can't, and so we have to be better somewhere else. So our team, our people, everybody believes that we're more like a boutique. If we can give special treatment at the same rate, same cost, then we might not be able to out-advertise the big boys, but we can outwork them, outsmart them, and treat people better, and that's our competitive advantage.
So what do you think separates Blue Water Home Loans from any other mortgage company?
Well, we always say it's the people and how we approach what we do. There are some other good lenders in this area, and I think they're community-based and they do some of the similar things. The company that I worked with before I became an owner is big in the community, and I think I took a lot of what they do and took that to heart as being a good foundation for how to establish yourself and be a little different than the big box banks.
So specifically, how is the housing market currently?
It's fantastic. As a matter of fact, if someone has a house to sell, there has not been a better time in the last 15 years.
That's wonderful. Are interest rates favorable for most consumers right now?
Well, we always joke and say Michigan's a cold state. It doesn't matter what the rate is. People will want to live indoors. But right now, there's still, in our lifetimes, in your lifetime especially, but even in mine, which is probably more than double yours, there's some of the best rates they've been in our lifetimes, and people know and recognize that as an awesome value.
That's awesome. So do you anticipate the market to get stronger or weaker throughout the summer?
I think there's a lot of people looking to buy, and as long as there are people with that energy to purchase, the market will stay strong.
That's awesome. So thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, Chantel.
I'm Chantel Abdu, and join us again next time for another Student Connections on M6, your hometown station.